Hello, good morning. My name is Myra Salapang Duncan, and um, I'm the the children's ministry leader at the Chillicothe United Methodist Church, and I'm part of this cohort. And sorry that I am doing this video at really early in the morning. It's 12:28 my time, and I just wanted you guys to know that the reason that I'm so late sometimes putting my post is because the only time that I could really put a post is when my children are sleeping. Right now, I'm working full time and I have two kids and also studying at the same time, and I'm by myself because we are in the process of moving to Washington, and my husband's already in Washington with his mom and his sister, and looking for a job there, and hopefully by the end of May we'll join him. Anyway, I decided to make a video instead of writing. But I'm not gonna do that right now because I wanna just focus on the question for this Dropbox assignment. So I did watch the video God grew tired of us, and it was really moving and touching. And to me, I saw the movie that they make out of it, but this documentary was kind of more personal because I actually seeing the real people who actually was experienced the struggle, and 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 I could see their faces, and I could kind of relate to how they feel and their experiences. Anyway, there are some points that really kind of strikes me. One is when John was asking God, and he was saying, "If I'm in a good place, but why those others are not?" So he was like, he has this hope that someday somehow he will be reunited with his family, and that his family will uh, also experience what he experiencing in the United States, living in the United States, and because he knows that um, uh, the struggle that they have living in Africa. Anyway, he also said that you cannot regret being born, um, because to him everything has an end, and he's hopeful that what's happening in Sudan will come to an end, and he will be able to come back and be reunited with his family. Also, Dr. Norman Wilson's blog about evangelicals and illegal immigrants was really an eye-opening, and a kind of like a call to us that uh, the three steps that he was talking about, that first of all we should really pray prayer for a sinner, because what's happening in the immigration system and here in the United States and in America is not just is not just the fault of the immigrants, although they are not uh, innocent victim either. But it is not just their fault. It is also the fault of the government, and us Christian who is not doing anything about the immigration policy in the United States. So we really need to think about that. We need to pray for them. We need to pray for ourselves. Plus, we need to realize that their hope is not in the American dream, but actually it's only in the Lord. It's in the hands of the Lord. Um, um, the only way that they could pass these struggles that they are facing. And lastly is that to proclaim the Lord's favor, like what the theme of the God grew tired of us. This thing will come to an end, and hoping that um, the end um, will have justice, and the end will be peaceful. The end will be an abundant life for everybody. Anyway, um, so the question is, has the church addressed immigration more as a political topic or as an area of human need? To what extent has the church involvement been appropriate? I think that the mainstream denomination has publicly shown support and and their support towards immigrants and their against um, disagreement towards the government about immigration. But there are still a lot of church that are silent about it, and I think not that they don't wanted to to just that they didn't want to do anything about it. It's because they don't want to participate in a political way. So some churches are silent, but they are actually doing things that in their own special way in their community, helping immigrants. And best example is me. I myself as an immigrant. I came here in 2005 as a student. Then the church that hires me um, processed my visa so I could work. And then after 2 years, I got married, and then so I applied for residency, and after 3 years of getting married, you can apply for residency and get a green card. So after 3 years, I applied and I got a green card, and then after 3 years of being a resident, if you're married to a American citizen, you can apply for citizenship. Not only that, it took time and a lot of paperwork and technicalities and legal advices that you needed. It is also expensive, and so sometimes the process, each people have unique situation. Not everybody that comes to America came with the same purpose, same situation, and some are blessed to be the process to become smoothly. Some didn't. The process are harder. So it is difficult to just assume that all the immigrants are having the same difficulties or amount of stress. Um, but um, the example that I want to share you is the church that I am working with. When I came to work at the church, they know that I wasn't citizen yet. But they know that I'm legal here. So I think that kind of really matters to them that I wasn't a citizen yet because I am legal. And sometimes I actually think, what if I wasn't vaccinated, and I wasn't legal? Uh, would the thing is, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if I wasn't able to access it because they didn't see that. They didn't see that it wasn't a barrier. Like it became a barrier. They didn't see me as a foreigner. They didn't see me as yellow or brown. They see me as what they see through me that I am a leader, and I'm a Christian leader, and that I have passion for children and the person that they need is sick, and that I and they see what I am capable of and what I can offer to the church. So they didn't see my color, didn't see my race, didn't see my difference, any difference, and they just accepted me for who I am. And like I said, some churches are doing their own special way to combat the use of immigration. They don't want to participate politically, but doesn't mean that they are not because they're American and they support that church. So taking into privately oppose to the government. Question number 2: how might the North American church benefit from friendship and partnership with them? Just like what I said, I think the most important thing that the North Americans can do is not to assume anything. The best thing is if you are questioning, if you see somebody that is see an immigrant, do not assume that of what they are experiencing because everybody is different, everybody's situation is unique, and so and they're different. The best thing is instead of judging, you can ask them, talk to them, see them, feel what they're feeling, see what they're experiencing, and also the thing is, I think instead of giving them more opportunity to become a part of the society and giving them equal benefits, equal worth, equal respect because whatever their situation and however they came here, whether they're not innocent, they're not an innocent victim or they are, they're already